A water-powered future. Imagine a world free from fossil fuels. A world powered by a clean, abundant resource, water. This is the tantalizing promise of hydro engines, a technology that claims to unlock energy from the very molecule that sustains life. But is this a revolutionary breakthrough or a deceptive mirage? The allure of simplicity. The allure of hydro engines lies in their apparent simplicity. It appears to be close to too good to be genuine at first. Imagine a world where our primary source of energy comes from one of the most abundant resources on the planet, water. This concept, while seemingly straightforward, holds the potential to revolutionize the way we think about energy and sustainability. Water, a readily available resource, is split into its constituent elements, hydrogen and oxygen. This process, known as electrolysis, involves passing an electric current through water to separate these elements. The beauty of this method lies in its elegance and efficiency. By harnessing the power of electricity, we can unlock the potential of water to fuel our world. The released hydrogen then fuels an engine, producing clean energy with water as the only byproduct. This means that, unlike traditional fossil fuels, hydrogen-powered engines do not emit harmful pollutants or greenhouse gases. Instead, they offer a clean, sustainable alternative that can help mitigate the effects of climate change and reduce our dependence on non-renewable resources. It sounds like science fiction, a futuristic dream of limitless, eco-friendly power. But this dream is becoming a reality, thanks to advancements in technology and a growing commitment to sustainability. Imagine cities powered entirely by clean energy, where the air is free from pollution and the environment thrives. This vision of the future is within our reach, and it all starts with the simple yet powerful process of splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen. As we continue to innovate and invest in renewable energy solutions, the allure of simplicity will guide us towards a brighter, more sustainable future. The reality check. However, the reality of hydro engines is far more complex and less certain than these optimistic claims suggest. As with any revolutionary technology, skepticism is warranted. Let's dive deeper into the science, the claims, and the controversies surrounding hydro engines to uncover the truth behind the hype. Splitting water, fueling dreams. At the heart of a hydro engine lies the process of electrolysis. This fascinating process is the cornerstone of a technology that promises to revolutionize the way we think about energy and fuel. Imagine a world where the very water we drink can be transformed into a powerful source of energy. This is not science fiction. It's the future unfolding before our eyes. This isn't new or revolutionary. It's a well-established scientific principle taught in high school chemistry classes. Students learn about the basics of electrolysis, often conducting simple experiments to see the process in action. They witness firsthand how an electric current can split water into its basic components, hydrogen and oxygen. These early lessons lay the groundwork for understanding more complex applications of this technology. Electrolysis uses electricity to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen gases. This process involves passing an electric current through water, causing the water molecules to break apart. The result is the production of hydrogen gas at the cathode and oxygen gas at the anode. This separation of elements is not only a fascinating chemical reaction, but also a critical step in harnessing hydrogen as a clean and efficient fuel source. The hydrogen, a potent fuel, can then be harnessed to power an engine. Hydrogen fuel cells convert the chemical energy of hydrogen into electricity, which can then be used to power everything from cars to homes. This technology offers a glimpse into a future where our reliance on fossil fuels is significantly reduced. Hydrogen-powered vehicles, for instance, produce zero emissions, making them an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional gasoline-powered cars. The potential applications of hydrogen fuel are vast and varied, promising a cleaner, more sustainable future for all. The power of demonstrations. Proponents of hydro engines often showcase small-scale demonstrations where a simple electrolytic cell produces enough hydrogen to ignite a flame. This visual demonstration fuels the imagination, suggesting that scaling up this process could power vehicles or even entire homes. The energy dilemma. However, The leap from a laboratory demonstration to a commercially viable engine is substantial. In the controlled environment of a lab, scientists can meticulously manage every variable, ensuring that the prototype engine operates under optimal conditions. This is a far cry from the unpredictable and often harsh conditions that commercial engines must endure. The transition from lab to market involves scaling up production, ensuring reliability, and meeting stringent safety standards. Each of these steps presents its own set of challenges, requiring innovative solutions and significant investment. While electrolysis can indeed produce hydrogen, the energy required to split water is significant. Electrolysis is the process of separating hydrogen and oxygen from water using an electric current. This process, while effective, is energy-intensive. The electricity needed for electrolysis often comes from non-renewable sources, which can negate the environmental benefits of using hydrogen as a clean fuel. Moreover, the efficiency of electrolysis is a critical factor. Current technologies are only about 70 to 80% efficient, meaning a substantial portion of the energy input is lost as heat. Researchers are exploring ways to improve this efficiency, but breakthroughs are still needed to make electrolysis a viable large-scale solution. Simply put, it takes more energy to extract hydrogen from water than you get back by burning it. This energy deficit is a significant hurdle. When hydrogen is burned or used in a fuel cell, it releases energy, but not enough to offset the energy used in its production. This inefficiency is a major drawback, especially when considering the entire life cycle of hydrogen production and use. To make hydrogen a truly sustainable energy source, we need to find ways to produce it more efficiently and from renewable sources. This could involve advances in electrolysis technology, the development of new materials, or entirely new methods of hydrogen production. This fundamental law of thermodynamics presents a major obstacle for hydro engine technology. The rules of thermodynamics state that energy cannot be generated or destroyed, but rather transformed through one form to a different one. In the case of hydrogen production, the energy required to split water molecules is always greater than the energy that can be obtained from the resulting hydrogen. This is an inherent limitation that cannot be overcome by simply improving technology. Instead, we must look for ways to work within these constraints, finding more efficient methods of energy conversion and storage. This could involve integrating hydrogen production with renewable energy sources, such as solar or wind power, to minimize the overall energy input. Additionally, advancements in fuel cell technology could help to maximize the energy output from hydrogen, making it a more viable option for powering engines and other applications.